Hi, I'm Wynter, and this is TrueCherishment15. Ran into a door. I'm sorry, I do weird stuff. I can't help it. I know my hair looks messed up. Partially the reason why I have my bandana on. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, okay. So today's topic is release and passion.
Know how to satisfy, keeping the tempo right without you.
And no, that's like not a nasty way. I mean, release of stress. I can't speak. Release of stress and passion in life. Just finding what you're passionate about. So, I have me an outline because I get off topic and yeah. So, why is it important to release stress? I can barely say it. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, it's important to release stress because if you're, oh my god, it's so pain. Something bit me or attacked my ear, and now it's just, ugh, you know. I don't know what my mom's saying right now. It's, you don't know how much it bothers me. Okay. Before I get started on this, I just have to express this. When you are wanting to do something and you're just sitting, chilling, like watching Netflix or painting a picture, I don't know, doing something that you just want to do, and then someone comes and they like a phone rings or something and just settled and you're like, oh yes, okay, this is fun, I'm enjoying myself. It's just so annoying. I can't stand it. Ugh. I'm sorry. It bothers me so much. I just anyway. So, and that's why it's important to release stress, or you won't be able to get that hand from choking that person, or be able to zip your lips. You need to learn how to handle your stress, for one, and then also releasing stress. You're able to enjoy life and all its components better because you're not stressed out all the time. You're not carrying that stress with you. So, why is it important to find a passion? When you find something you're passionate about, that helps release stress, actually. So these two are kind of intermingled with one another. But when you find something that you are passionate about, usually it's a talent that God has given you. But that's not always the case. Either way, it should still be incorporated into your life, not only to relieve stress, but something to help you better come in touch with yourself, or learn about yourself and grow as an individual. Doing things that you enjoy really helps you understand who you are as a person, and that's very important in life. Or someone else will try to tell you who you are in life, and you'll go round and round believing that person, trying to be that person that they say you are, and you'll end up missing out on a whole lot of things in life, a whole lot of things that you would have enjoyed, that would have made you grow as a person, that would have pushed you to another level in your life. So how can I release stress? Like I said, find something you're passionate about. Whether it be writing or creating films or exercising, whatever it is, just do it. What was I talking about? Why? What? No. How can I release stress? So yeah, find something you're passionate about. Talk about it. Sometimes it helps to write down what's stressing you out, and if it's unnecessary things, like, or little small things that you really shouldn't stress over. Try not to let them bother you so much. Or if it's something that person does, confront them about it. If that person's not willing to change that one small thing for you, speak for you, then maybe they shouldn't be in your life, or you shouldn't include them in your life as much as you do. I mean, if I chew my gum like, and it bothers you and it just stresses you out, you say, Wynter, I was hoping you could keep your mouth closed when you're chewing gum. Or if I, like, all these pet peeves. Like, if you express to someone, that's my pet peeve, then they should be more cautious, at least not to either chew gum around you or to try to be cautious of how they're chewing gum or something. This also goes back into like building relationships and all. But basically, release stress. You do something you're passionate about. Something that's gonna get your mind off of your main stressors, and then look at what's stressing you out and see what's necessary and why you're stressing out of this, if you should even be stressing out of this, and so on. I can't even, my words are just okay. So what was I doing? This happens too much. How can I find the passion? Just ask yourself what you enjoy doing. That's sometimes it'll just come to you if you get bored and you start singing and you just lose yourself in singing. Then singing is probably your gift, or your passion. You just get lost in singing, and it always brings you out of a funk or something, and you can express yourself through that. Then that's probably what you're passionate about. How is releasing stress going to better my life and me as a person? Well, as far as me, releasing stress, it helps you stay calm, and it keeps you, it's easier to keep yourself in check. If you have all this going through your mind and someone's over there just shaking the table, and then someone's over there talking while you're trying to focus on this assignment, and then your partner's over there laughing, watching videos when they're supposed to be helping you, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, your best friend comes up behind you and says, hey, that might just be it for you. So, minimizing your stress beforehand is always a good thing. And also, if you can always move or put in earbuds, drown out whatever is around you. And always remember, maybe that person doesn't know that they're bothering you. I think that's one of the biggest things. Is too many people assume that the person knows how they're feeling, and that's not always the case. So, what's I talking about again? So, releasing stress can also help you with relationships and becoming an overall better person. How is finding a passion going to better my life and me as a person? Well, like I said earlier, finding what you're passionate about can really help you find who you are, and it can lead to other interests, things that interest you. If you're, excuse me, I don't know, if you find yourself singing uplifting spiritual songs, maybe you find that you like to lift people up or help people, and you like volunteering, you like aiding people, and it can lead to lots of other things, just finding one thing that you're really passionate about. Also, when you're passionate about something, you meet other people who it's easier for you to meet other people who are passionate about that topic as well, and then you can talk to them, and sometimes you meet really great friends through common interest. So, so I'm gonna go back to one of them because I don't know if I covered it well. But first, I have to check my time. Okay, yeah, I have time. Oh, I need. What's it gonna do? So I'm gonna talk about more in depth on why it's important to find a passion. Wait, no, how you can find. I'm so sorry. I'm really I just like am dazed right now. So I'm gonna talk more in depth about how you can find a passion. I mean, there's all these little tests online, but I wouldn't really rely on those. I don't know. I'm really passionate about writing, and I also enjoy working with animals. I don't know how it came along. I just always envisioned myself in a career with animals, and I guess it just took off from there because it was just there, and I was like, yeah, and I do enjoy working with animals, and so it just kind of spurred from there. Nothing too special about that. And writing, it just happened. I used to write a lot in my diary, and I need to get back on that because life is getting stressful. And just writing about what's going on, especially if you don't have someone you feel you can talk to about all this. Sometimes you talk it out. It might sound weird, but with yourself, you know. Sometimes you have to trust in yourself that you know best for you. I mean, I think we're all made up of components of conscience and the looking at the consequences, and also looking at how this will affect you and actually caring about you. And I think whenever you're talking or writing it out with yourself, it's sometimes it's easier to see, is this something I should do, is this something I shouldn't do. Other times it's not so much, and that's usually when you need someone else. But sometimes you don't always have people, so you just pray. It's so topic sometimes, it's ridiculous. So what's it talking about? So why is it important to know how I can find passion? So besides just looking into yourself and trying to find what you're interested in, maybe look at what you search on a daily basis, or someone's talking and something catches your eye. I mean, catch your eye. Just like, listen to it and be like, oh, what do you know? You know, that whenever people talk about comics, it interests me or something. So, going over the last two, how is releasing stress and finding passion, going to better life and better individuals. Releasing stress, you're more at ease. You're able to just live more joyously because you're not always wondering about, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. There are stress factors that have like a hot button and will like flood it in. Like if you're with someone, they're like, oh, I have to make a quick stop, and it's not all that quick, and you're like, oh, I had a schedule made, then that can stress you out. But I mean, things happen, and once something happens, you can't really ever take it back. So the best thing to do is just move forward and look forward and forgive the person, you know. Finding a passion, like I said, it just simply does better you as a person, being able to really indulge in who you are and share that with others. I think the most important part is sharing that with others. Gives you something to offer the world. that's really all I have. I hope this was in some way beneficial. I'm sorry I was kind of like, woo, the whole time. But that's all. Ooh, that was just my weed before it went across the table. Okay. Anyway, remember, be yourself, accept yourself, and love yourself. Bye. Go my phone. Go. Oh, so catchy.